So as you can see, Simply Deep Tarot basically is quite a big box and has its own quite different. Now in the booklet is kind of like a mini book, nicely made, black and white. As for the cards, Chanel goes quite into detail about how to use the cards. Here we have the Emperor, and there's an example of how to sort of read the cards intuitively. Also the structures of the deck. Then it goes into explain the cards of a major arcana. Now the minor arcana, nice page here to sort of separate the two. Got the use of coins, 2 of coins. So we start off with the coins, move into the swords, the wands, and finally the cups. Conclusion about the authors, about the artist, that's me. Again, the deck box is quite nice. The backs of the cards, as you see here, this is one of my designs. This was an artwork I had before this deck even began. It was the idea of this, in my view, it was kind of like, what inspired me to create it was I look at the cards and I see how this strange concept of being able to read the future, and sometimes I wonder who's behind that, and this is, I don't know who's behind it really, but that's what that drawing's about. Kind of a spirit kind of trying to maybe help you out in life, I don't know. So anyway, we'll show up these cards a bit. I don't personally know how to do the whole getting even, but for the purposes of this video, we'll just assume that I know how to chop cards properly. Right. So this is going to be the Celtic cross here. This is the 6 of Cups, followed by, crossed by, the 6 of Swords. The 2 6s may mean something, I personally don't know. This card, which Chanel calls the blessing position, sometimes in tarot they call it the best outcome, the best. At least that's what the Rider-Waite booklet told me anyway. Foundation is the 4 of Wands, the King of Coins. I like that card because it reminds me I might actually make some money from my art someday. You never know. Future, 2 of Coins. The Self is the Moon. Well, I think it's the Self position. I'm just going by what Chanel told me, because I don't read tarot personally. Star card. I don't know if the camera's picking that. No, hold on. There we go. The moon is in the Self position. Hold on. I'll move just. That's probably better. Okay. This is a. Oops. Something like that. The final outcome is the 7 of Swords. If I remember right, the 7 of Swords means sabotage, which is not really cool. So anyway, here's a look at the rest of the cards. Princess of Wands. I like that wee one there. a wee Scottish hat. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Here's this guy basically telling all these women to leave him alone. I can't imagine why. But Princess of Swords, Temperance, 5 of Coins. I like that card. Well, I like it, but I don't like it. I like the idea that being outcast from society, or maybe outcast from the church itself, is represented also in the tarot. I think it's kind of something that a lot of people can relate to. Yeah. Here is Urim and Thummim, I think it's called, or how it's pronounced anyway. I'm not really sure if it was mentioned in the deck's booklet, but this is basically a representation of the old Israelite, or high priests of the Leviticus, the book of Leviticus, Exodus. This is part of the ephod. It's basically a divination tool in ancient Israel, and a lot of people might not realise that. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, the Queen of Wands. That's a quite nice one. 10 of Coins. It's kind of like a lucky leprechaun. Queen of Coins, 3 of Swords. That's quite a lot of drawing I had to do. 2 of Swords, Empress. Oh, these fingers are sore. High Priestess, 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Coins, 2 of Cups. That's a nice one there, isn't it? That's Chanel's idea. Well, these are all Chanel's ideas. I thought that was quite a nice one. Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Wands. I think you get the picture now. I've only a few to go here. Yeah, 3 of Coins, Tar. I don't make too many of these videos, so this one's, even if I rattle on a bit, I hope you forgive me. Full, Ace of Wands, King of Swords, Death. That's a nice one. That's a nice portrayal of death, basically going into a new life. It's kind of like reincarnation, I think. You know, yeah, it's a kind of nice one. Knight of Coins, the World. Oh, it just reminded me of something. It just reminds me of, you know, passing away and different things. The World, because I was getting older. The Sun, the Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Emperor, Knight of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the King of Cups, which is my favourite one. Look at that. Yeah. I don't like to. I usually find it difficult to talk about my artwork because I don't want to sound like I love myself, but I just like the sunset. You know. It's nice. So anyway, that's basically. There's a lot of stuff in there, I think. Again, you know, nicely designed booklet by Schiffer. They've done a really good job on it. And the whole wee magnetic strip thing is, see that? It's kind of interesting, the wee things. So there you are. That's Simply Deep Tarot, and that can be bought on tarotgarden.com, and I'll show you the wee link. I'll put the wee link on this video when I make it. And you know, I think if you're in America or Canada or something, it'd be better supporting The smaller kind of online businesses and so on. But yeah, you can definitely get it in Amazon and online, Amazon.com and .co.uk and things like that, if you prefer. I would say my favourite card is... It's hard to pick a favourite. I would... I think King of Cups would be my favourite card because to me it kind of looks like a man kind of set in his a comfortable kind of area. He's able to look out across the land and across the sea and see that everything is at peace in his world. And in the background, you can see the people on the beach, and everything's kind of nice and kind of romantic, which I like to depict in artworks. In the background also you have a little guy playing a guitar for his girl, and I think it's just a nice card. And the sunset, I think, works really well in it to give that kind of romantic summertime feel. My contribution is really just to bring it to life and give my own and artistic interpretation to it. So I had to draw basically all of the cards, the entire 78 cards, plus I had a design created before that, and this was used for the back of the cards themselves, a sort of mirror effect. So what you see whenever you see the deck of cards is basically my artistic interpretation, and I think it's went pretty well. I'm quite proud of the work that was put into this, and so far the reviews say the same thing, which is I couldn't hope for better.